Welcome to Beyond Measure. We are customizing a stainless steel to-go mug from addalittledazzle.com. First, unscrew the bottom portion, then gently pull out the clear plastic protective shield to use as a template and trace on a scrap piece of paper. I scanned this into my Mac computer, then emailed it to my Windows computer. Downloaded and saved as mug template so that I could pull it into my uber awesome Make the Cut software. This is the tracing tool. Then select all and click and drag away the background to delete. Then adjust the positioning so that it's most easy for you to use. Next, click on Edwardian script and type in the word Jesus and adjust to your liking. Now let's grab another font and put some more words up there. How about Prince of Peace? Again, adjust to your liking. Continue this same technique with different fonts and words. You'll notice that our words are straight across or square, and our template is conical. Never fear, conical warp is here in the Make the Cut software. Go down to the bottom, click on conical warp and adjust to your liking, and click import. Isn't that so cool? Next, I'm highlighting my word group, and we'll go down and click on mirror. Then I'm deleting the copy I made of my word group at the bottom because I no longer need it. It was there in case of an oopsie. And now we're using a grip shelf liner to create an embossing mat for the zing. I didn't have an antique silver color metal from addalittledazzle.com, so I used some of the green and just flipped it over. Because one side of the addalittledazzle.com metal is always silver. I took out the cutting blade and am rolling the little rings there back so that it won't make a ridge in the metal when I emboss it. Next, you'll need to load your mat into the zing. Now this is the embossing tool that is made just perfect for the zing. Before embossing on the wrong side of your finished metal, you'll want to do a test emboss. I did a little diamond, you can see it right there by Prince of Peace. You set this at no offset, at multi-cut at 2, and the speed I believe was at 10. Take it out and flip it. Isn't that so awesome? It did such a super great job. This is a Tim Holtz alcohol ink felt pad applicator. I'm using some alcohol ink called Adirondack by Ranger to color and embellish my metal. I use the colors espresso, latte, caramel, ginger, and a teeny bit of watermelon. Now be sure not to use heavy pressure because you don't want to smush your embossing. The first layer of ink that I used, I swirled mostly, then let it dry, which is almost instantaneous. Then I just kind of dabbed, I guess you could say, with the other layers to create almost a tortoiseshell type of look. It was really cool. Once your last layer of ink is dry, place the clear template shield from your coffee mug over it and trace around to create an impression in the metal so that you can cut it out with your tonic scissors. When test embossing, I made an oopsie on the corner there, so I had to straighten it up a bit. So bring in your scrap piece of chipboard to sand. This will really enable your embossing to pop. Make sure to dust off with your microfiber cloth when you're finished sanding. And if you accidentally sand the background like I did, just add more ink. It's okay, no problems. Oh my goodness, now we get to assemble our project. First, try your best not to smudge or get any dirt particles on your little plastic. Then match up and place on the top of your metal. Then gently roll into somewhat of a cone-shaped tube. Turn your embossed metal and your mug upside down. Ever so gently place the metal and the plastic inside the protective walls of your mug. Once it's in place, it slides in pretty easily. Did you see the seam there? It wasn't as pretty and as tight as I would like it to be, so that's why I'm sticking this little piece of cardboard in there to help add a little pressure, almost kind of like an iron without the heat. And this is our completed project. I hope you enjoyed this project. It is super awesome. You can purchase the stainless steel mugs and the metal at dazzle.com. Thank you so very much for watching. Be blessed beyond measure.